5:30 to 7 p.m. tonight at the funeral home. Carol Douglas Doug Holcomb, age 62, of Pace, passed away on Wednesday. Mr. Holcomb will be taken to Holly Pond Funeral Home in Holly Pond. There will be a visitation at 1 p.m. Sunday at Gum Pond Primitive Baptist Church. Funeral services will be at 2 p.m. at the church with Elder Heath Williams and J.L. Hopper and Dan Hopper officiating. Burial will follow in Bethel Cemetery. Funeral services for Desi Mae Jackson, age 89, of Coleman, will be at noon today at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Larry Duke officiating. The interment in Garden City Cemetery. Ms. Jackson passed away Wednesday at Woodland Village Healthcare Center. And those are our obituaries for this Friday, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2, broadcasting live at channel2coleman.com right now and all day at that website. Of course, the Charter Cable Channel 2 as well. It's a beautiful Friday morning. Paige, it's the last weekend before football starts.
It's the last weekend before football. Yes.
So if you want to do family activities,
yes,
this would be the great weekend to do that.
Or see any of the men in my life. I need to do it now and get ahead of the game, because I know that every weekend after this is going to be dedicated to not only Alabama football, but SEC football in general.
That's right. So you just kind of, after this weekend, just say goodbye, I'll see you in January?
That's right. That's exactly what will happen.
But about middle of October, the men and her family say, wasn't there somebody named Paige that used to come around here once in a while?
Right.
Or do they even miss you then?
Probably not. Probably not. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching.
Let's start with the weather forecast for today. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Let's see what we have. The Weather Almanac for the 23rd of August. The average high temperature for this date in Coleman, Alabama remains at 92, and the record high once again in the summer of 2007, it was 106 degrees on this day. The low temperature average is 66, the record low 52 in 1979. Sunset this evening at 7:33 and sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:10. There's the satellite picture. You can see what's going on around the country. A little bit of storm activity here and there, or rainfall here and there. Looks like rain coming up out of the Gulf. I don't know if it's going to be a good weekend to go to the beach. Our part of the state should be pretty nice. Mostly sunny today. Slight chance of one of those little pop-up thunder showers this afternoon with a high of 88. Partly cloudy tonight. Again, a slight chance of rain, a low of 68. More of the same tomorrow with a high around 90. And the temperature to be in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees for the next several days as we get back to more normal temperatures and weather for the last week of August. School started this week. Yes. Football, well, as you can see on the wake-up program, that the Jamboree game, one of them was played last night.
Yes.
Probably more tonight and maybe tomorrow. Kind of scrimmage games they have before the season starts. Well, what do you do during football season? And all the men in your life are watching TV.
Read lots of good books.
You read a lot.
Yes.
Read and study, I suppose.
Yes, read and study. That's right.
Oh, goodness. Well, let's see. It should be a good weekend. And we need to talk about Sweet Tater Festival,
That's
which
right.
will be coming up next weekend.
That's right, at their new location at Smith Lake Park. And on Sunday, the hours are 1 to 4, and on Monday, it's 8 to 3. So go out and visit them at Smith Lake Park. There's still room for arts and crafts vendors. It's only $35 for this 2-day event, and you can visit them online for applications at sweettaterfestival.com.
And for the last couple of weeks, we have been showing you the evolution of the Sweet Tater cartoon character,
yes,
which was developed and started in the Labor Day weekend of 2006. Now remember the last several days, the Sweet Tater guy went to the beach 2 years ago. Last year came back with a wife.
Got a wife.
And this year, 3 kids.
Sweet tater kids. Little taters.
Do we call those tater tots?
I guess so.
Anyway, that's the cartoon for the Sweet Tater Festival coming up next weekend.
That's cute.
Yeah, 3 little tater kids, tater tots, whatever. I wonder what they'll come up with for next year.
You never know.
And I think on Monday we have Tony Leonardi, I think, coming on the show.
Yes.
To talk about the Sweet Tater Festival. We always look forward to seeing Tony every year.
Yes.
How about our Facebook friend of the day?
Our Facebook friend of the day today is Eddie James, and he likes the Andy Griffith Show and Auburn football. So
all right.
Thank you, Eddie, for being our Facebook friend of the day. And if you would like to be our Facebook friend and have that possibility of winning a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue, all you need to do is log on to Facebook.com and friend us. We're Channel 2 Coleman. We will take a short commercial break and we'll be back and attempt to give away our prizes for today with our Know Your Merchant ads.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep.
It's back to school time, and remember, a child's safety is crucial. Parents, teach students to stand at least 10 feet from the road if they're waiting on the bus. Find out school procedures and rules. Make sure backpacks or school bags are acceptable. Let's make this a memorable back-to-school year.
This safety message brought to you by O.F. Richter & Sons and Night Free Insurance.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Let's see what we have to give away for today. On Friday, we always have an extra prize to give away. We start with coffee from Gelato Joe's in the Warehouse District, KSW Colored Salt, which is also available at Gelato Joe's and at Rumor's Deli. And we have 2 of those gigantic cupcakes from Frosting's Bakery. Those are the Friday prizes. Let's start looking at our ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, about one of these ads. Let's start with Auto Tech Repair and Service, where they do major engine repair, transmission, and brake repair on all vehicles, foreign and domestic. That is Auto Tech.
And Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can count on them still today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jen. That's 734-1353 at Mullins Body Shop.
Brown & Company Beverages, the specialty wine and beer store located on Highway 157. They have a large variety of domestic and imported wine and beer.
Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are welcome and gift certificates are available. Used books are half price every day, and new books are just 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore. Grand Point Pharmacy, the home of 2 Old Goats. We talked about that this week. That is a brand name for a remedy for pain. It's a lotion that you put on. And fitness opportunities are available at the Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. The day passes are available there. They have a 6-lane competition pool and a full fitness center. Baldwin Counseling Center, Dr. Howard Rogers says, have problems, need to talk, want privacy?
Help is a phone call away. Call for an appointment at 256-737-3087. Those are some of the merchant ads we have for today. Let's see, question for today. Where will you find Sonny, Stacy, Beth, and Jim? That should be an easy question, shouldn't it? We've had this sponsor for a long, long time now. Where will you find Sonny, Stacy, Beth, and Jim? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. Our prizes again today, the 2 cupcakes from Frosting's Bakery, KSW colored salt, and of course coffee from Gelato Joe's. We'll take your telephone call right after we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
How to build your credit. Just come into one of our offices and fill out a credit application, and one of our loan officers will discuss your borrowing options. But the most important thing is to make your payments on time to avoid late fees, additional interest, and damage to your credit, which will all affect your ability to borrow money in the future.
Where will you find Sonny, Stacy, Beth, and Jim? And I think we have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling? Who's calling, please?
Marlon.
From where are you calling?
Coleman.
From Coleman. Okay, where will you find Sonny, Stacy, Beth, and Jim?
Mullen's Body Shop.
You got it right, Mullen's Body Shop. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, they kind of hang out together.
Yeah.
A lot of family involved there, the Mullins family. Sonny, Stacy, Beth, and Jim at Mullins Body Shop. Let's check the rest of our ads right now. And this time we start with Cotton State Barns of Coleman. They make carports, play sets, utility trailers, and storage building. No credit check, you're automatically approved. They're located on Highway 278 West, just past the interstate.
And the Busy Bee Cafe, that's the home of the original breaded burger. Come and check out their dinner hours on Friday and Saturday from 2 to 9. It's a great location, and sometimes they have live music at the Busy Bee Cafe.
And Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, where you'll find sandwich plates, ribs, salads, and more homemade sides each and every day, located inside the Burleson Quick Stop on Highway 278.
And there's Earl's Body Shop. They're voted the best towing service. David, Diane, and their employees thank you for this honor. They have large and small towing available, local or long distance. That's on Highway 31 North, and you can visit them at earlsbodyshop.com.
And the Teacher Supply, owned and operated by Leah Hoffpower. She has classroom materials, decorations, teacher resources, connect to over 25,000 items.
And the Triple Berry Brownie Blizzard is the Blizzard of the Month this month at Dairy Queen. It has strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries and chocolate chunks. They also have the $5 lunch special going on right now, so visit Dairy Queen.
And now open a fitness facility right downtown Coleman called Be Fit, located right next door to Renard's Gallery and Gifts. Change your life and body.
And diabetic shoes now available at Borden Family Pharmacy. This is the Dr. Comfort brand, and it's the finest quality diabetic footwear, period. That's at Borden Family Pharmacy.
Mr. Hicks Menswear now offering suits and sport coats made to your measurements. Located on Compass Way Southwest in Coleman, right by Doug Doggett Jewelers.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. They offer oil changes, minor engine repairs, and shocks and brakes repairs. Come and see Greg and the guys at Tires for Less. They're on 2nd Avenue, just past 157.
Those are the merchant ads we have for today. And we have a lot of birthdays to talk about, starting with today, the 23rd of August.
And this Friday, Sandy Harris, Vanessa Bagwell, Gigi Mooney, Nick Waddell, and Edith Elliott celebrate a birthday. On Saturday, Zeb Little, Summer Borwick, and Karen Yarn celebrates a birthday. And on Sunday, David Lemons, Joyce Patterson, Jennifer Harris, and Connie Sterling celebrate. And now it's time to draw for our ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Okay, our weekly winner from Dairy Queen is Jeanette Harris. And Jeanette's birthday is coming up on Sunday. We have one anniversary.
Yes, Calvin and Gail Key will be having an anniversary on Sunday.
And we will continue with more of Today on 2, looking at our community billboards and the weather.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep.
It's back to school time, and remember, a child's safety is crucial. Parents, teach students to stand at least 10 feet from the road if they're waiting on the bus. Find out school procedures and rules. Make sure backpacks or school bags are acceptable. Let's make this a memorable back-to-school year.
This safety message brought to you by Cook's Pest Control and Wells Turner Family Pharmacy.
Community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And the fall ball session is extended until today. You can still register your child or with the Miracle League, so go by and visit the Coleman Civic Center if you would like to sign up today. And St. Paul's Lutheran School presents Dog Days. This will be Saturday, August the 24th. Registration begins at 9 a.m. at St. Paul's Lutheran School. Funds benefit St. Paul's Scholarship Fund and the Coleman Animal Shelter. Enter your dog in any category for just $5. And the Sweet Tater Festival is coming up at its new location, Smith Lake Park. This will be September 1st and 2nd on Sunday from 1 to 4 and Monday from 8 to 3. And the American Legion Post 4 hosts its annual fundraising dinner Saturday, September the 12th, and there's a $10 donation. It's located at the VFW American Legion building. Call 636-1913 for more information. And our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. If you would like to email a billboard to us, please send it to channel2coleman@gmail.com or fax it to 734-7680.
Make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet sponsors our weather forecast each and every day on Channel 2. Here's the forecast for today. Sunny, slight chance of rain, a high of 88. Partly cloudy tonight, 20% chance of rain, low of 68. And a near identical day again tomorrow. Slight chance of rain, otherwise beautiful sunny skies, will high around 90 degrees.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep.
As the new school year begins, motorists are reminded school buses are on the roads. Be careful when approaching hills where visibility is limited. Observe speed limits and be prepared to stop. Let's keep students safe this school year.
Be a big disgrace for the guy must run to pass me up as kept on to his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep.
Welcome to That's Politics. It's just the three of us this morning. Mayor Max Townsend had a meeting to go to, so he was unable to join us. But I thought we have a lot to talk about, as we always do, it seems like, on Friday mornings regarding issues. The governor
was asked, he got caught sort of by surprise, I guess it was yesterday, about one reporter asked him about the poll by a business magazine that said Alabama had the ugliest impression among people in the United States. And I don't know who this magazine polled to get that sort of information. But I don't know. It would seem to me Alabama, while we've got some very conservative stances on different issues, I don't think we've got the ugly American look. Do you? Do you know why? Maybe that might have been the case.
No, I don't. I think our governor's done a good job, and I think Alabama's doing a good job too as far as economics go. I think we're down to like 6% unemployment, something like that. Where else in the United States have they got that low? I think we're doing great myself. It's just, you got a lot of those people up north. They can't understand our way we live and our ideas and what we believe in. We believe in conservatism, and we believe in religion. And
was it the Supreme Court sided with that one municipality, that one those councilman, and I forgot what town it was in New York. It's New York State, but there was a town that went there. They wanted to start their sessions with prayer, and so the whole thing got kicked to the Supreme Court, and they supported the town's right to do so. So it's kind of surprising sometimes the way these courts rule.
Oh, I can't understand how they rule. Like you read this part in the Constitution the other day where that the legislative body should make no laws that would interfere with the people, right. Religious people,
Right.
And then they go around and reverse what they do, the Constitution says. It appears to me that we let the foreigners come in and take over the Constitution. Our Constitution is not for foreigners; it's for citizens of the United States.
I don't know about you folks, how you feel about this, but when bin Laden was on the loose and everyone was trying to find him, every time he had a videotape to release to the world so the world would see it, he didn't go to CNN, he didn't go to any of the other bureaus, he went to Al Jazeera network in the Far East or the Middle East, Al Jazeera. Now that network is going to be on the air in America. Their cable companies are going to carry it, You need to turn your mic on, I guess. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. It always helps when you got sound with television. But it seems to me that the fact that you've got these people who their views are going to be leaning toward Muslim, that religion.
Can you imagine over in that area, NBC being allowed to broadcast at length, whatever they want to broadcast over there? Right. They would never permit that.
They wouldn't.
We should not permit those people to come in. Most people know what their objective are, is to dominate the United States.
Yeah. Well, I think that religion itself, they take that position, world domination, basically, wanting the world to believe the way they do. And this is just one step in the door, because if you've got somebody who doesn't pay attention to what's going on in this world, and they turn their TV on and it's set for that Al Jazeera, the leaning is going to be toward Islam.
It seemed to me like Al Jazeera ought to be talking about Syria over there where they killed all those babies and those kids.
Yeah.
Isn't that awful?
Yeah.
But, boy.
And it's getting tougher nowadays because you've got the National Security Agency, NSA, checking a good number of the emails that are sent back and forth between different people and such, and it makes a person almost paranoid. They don't necessarily hear the helicopters, but they do see the drone flying overhead.
And it's something that, but I don't know. It's just like the guy that we've paid out thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to lay over in a hospital. One of the Muslims that killed our people, military people, some military. That fellow would have been prosecuted years ago And here with taxpayers, that's our money that they're paying out. Congress needs to stop all that crap. Get on with it, you know.
Mr. Drake, you're mighty quiet this morning.
Well, I don't know a lot about what y'all talking about. I'm not aware of a lot about Al Gazara or whoever it is. I don't know very much about it.
What was kind of, really what to me was kind of scary is that I forgot what web page I was on. And it was, I don't know, it was Google. And I went to search for something, and up comes these ads for Al Jazeera, that network. You know.
Well, how do they get the right to come over here is what I want to know.
Well, Al Gore sold him his network. That's just it.
Well, they ought to send Al Gore over to operate it.
Yeah.
That's what they ought to do.
Al Gore sold his ownership in this network, and they're the ones that bought it, and they saw an opportunity to get their foot in the door. And to me, like I say, I'm afraid that so much that they're going to be a news organization, they say, and they're going to talk about nothing but news, maybe a little few feature material things.
They won't throw a little religion in there.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how, and I don't understand why more people aren't concerned about this. You know?
Well, most people like me don't know about it.
Yeah. But anyway, that having been said, there was also a story I noticed in this morning's paper about the two parties, Democrat and Republican. Democrats having a hard time raising money. Republicans not raising as much as they have in years past in the off-year elections. And people's perceptions of both parties. That I think people feel that they've lost touch with their congressman, with their president, and Senate, you know, all down the line.
Well, really, if you get to looking at it, they have.
Yeah.
They've lost that. Congress doesn't buy what they want to do. They don't ask nobody. They just do it, and then when they get ready to run again, they'll come down with millions of dollars, and they buy their way in, and it's hard to control it.
They've got to have that money, haven't they?
Yeah, got to have it.
And there are all kinds of ways for them to raise money like that. Sometimes I think the only time we see some of our congressmen is when they need money, you know, and some of our senators.
Yeah, no, if you notice,
Senator Shelby, he's the fifth richest man up there, I understand.
You know, how can you go up there and get $100? I think used to they get $100-something thousand a year plus all the living conditions and all that. But anyway, how can you go up there and stay for 2 or 3? Go up there and stay for 2 or 3 years and not have nothing in 2 or 3 years? You're millionaires.
So like Mayor Arrington's Rolex watch.
Yeah.
He made a mistake of wearing it, and they said, well, now, you weren't wearing that before you got into public service.
You know what?
What?
I don't want to change off that, but I want to congratulate the Common Times today for putting in there about they're going to check the expense of these people traveling all over the country.
Yeah.
And I think they should. That money is taxpayer money.
Yeah.
And taxpayers are entitled to know where that money is spent.
Well, you're talking about the commissioners from Cook.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
now, they're not the first ones on the block.
No, they're not the first
but
one. No.
It just doesn't smell good whenever you've got everybody gone. No one's running the ship. They're all gone, right?
Well, this is not the first time that's happened.
Yeah.
But this is not only county commission. This goes up to Washington. They go spend millions.
Yeah.
They don't spend just a little. They spend millions, but they make it appear that you haven't got a right to know about it.
Yeah. Well, and two, if the Coleman Towns will start printing financial reports, who gives the money to these candidates when they run? You know, that to me is, they have stopped doing that. Follow the money, is the old saying.
Well, I can tell you one thing. They don't stop asking for money even after the election's over.
Gotta go, folks. For today on Two, that's politics.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep.
As the new school year begins, motorists are reminded school buses are on the roads. Be careful when approaching hills where visibility is limited. Observe speed limits and be prepared to stop. Let's keep students safe this school year.
Big disgrace. For the guy must run to pass me up as kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep.